Hey guys, so yesterday I checked on my garlic and I figured I should show you guys how I started my garlic. Well, first things first, garlic is a long-term must-have patience for a crop, okay? Nothing is not something that will pop up in a month, okay? So garlic usually takes about I want to say 8 to 9 months. And if you live in a colder zone, you will be planting hardneck garlic. That is just a variety of garlic that is cold hardy, can handle, the deep freeze of the winter and all of that. And then the thing about garlic, even soft neck garlic, that is the garlic that we usually get in the supermarket, is the soft neck variety. Even soft neck garlic requires a cool period. This process is basically called vernalization. Vernalization. I hope I'm saying that right. But this was early spring. I was checking the garlic that I planted last year after Halloween. That's when I plant my garlic. I'm just trying to make sure I say everything in order so you understand how I do this, okay? These videos right here are actually of the garlic popping up in the last 3 to 4 weeks, okay? Starting to come up because the temperatures are starting to warm up. But when we plant garlic in late October, November. Some people plant garlic after Thanksgiving. It completely depends on what part of the country you're in, what zone you're in. I am in zone 6A, 6B, sometimes zone 5. It really truly depends on the year, okay? But this is a collection of garlic that I collected over about 2 to 3 months, going to different farmers market, going to Amish markets, Mennonite, garlic fest, etc. For colder zones, you want to grow hard neck garlic. So that little stick that's in the middle of the garlic, that's the neck. So you want to grow hard neck garlic because it is more cold hardy. It can handle the deep freeze of our long winters in the northern states. For the warmer states, you will grow soft neck garlic. I don't really have any soft neck garlic in this video, but that's usually what you will find in the grocery store. Soft neck garlic can be grown in warmer climates. When I grow my garlic, I like to do a pre-soak on my garlic. Oh, and by the way, when I collected this garlic over those months, I did store the garlic in the back of my fridge because if you keep them out on the counter, they're going to sprout. They want to grow. They're going to sprout. And quick FYI, garlic has a very long storage life. Hardneck garlic can be stored for about 5 to 6 months, and softneck garlic can be stored for about 6 to 8 months. Okay, so most of the garlic that you buy in a grocery store is probably about 5 to 6 months old. Okay, that doesn't mean it's bad. That's just the way it is. Okay, just like apples can be stored for 4 to 6 months in proper conditions in cool storage. A lot of people don't know this and they start yelling GMOs and whatever else. And it's not your fault that you don't know. It's just you don't know. And I'm telling you, okay, if all our food spoiled within a week, we would have problems. Okay, nature has its way to store and grow things to make things last, so it can keep on growing on and on and on and on. Okay, everything has its time and place to decompose or rot or whatever to grow back. There are seeds that can stay dormant in the soil for 30 years. 30 years until that soil is disturbed and they will grow. Okay. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. Anyway, so yeah, so this is how I plant my garlic. So when I plant my garlic, I like to do a 24-hour to 48-hour pre-soak on the garlic. And at this point, it will kind of waken up the garlic, give it some extra moisture. And I also like to add in my nutrient solution in there. It's basically hydroponic nutrient that I add in the water. And this will give the garlic a little bit of a boost before it goes into the soil. Okay, if you don't have that, you can use your granular. I don't know. You know, you could use any fertilizer you have. Just pre-soak it first in some water. The nutrient will seep into the water, and then use that water to soak your garlic. Okay, granules. All right, but this was a bed that I used over the season, and the soil, you know, did break down over time, so I refilled it. I added my 10-10-10 fertilizer. You can add compost, you can add any type of fertilizer you preferably like. I added 10-10-10 fertilizer and compost to my beds, worked it in the first 1 inch layer of the soil, and made my holes 4 inches apart. The most space I'll give garlic is 6 inches. If you want to do more than that, you can if you want to, but 4 to 6 inches is my go-to. And I plant the garlic about 2 to 3 inches deep. The holes are 3 inches, so they go down about 3 inches. Okay, so again, here is another video. This is some garlic cloves. These are garlic that I actually harvested from last year, and I noticed they started to sprout on the kitchen counter. And this garlic I harvested in July, and we are now in March. Okay, so that's what I mean, that garlic can last a very, very long time. Apples can last a very, very long time. And I see people spreading misinformation about apples being, you know, GMO because they last so long. That's just how they are. That's, you know, apples grow in a colder climate, garlic grow in a colder climate. And if you notice, most things that grow in a colder climate actually have a long shelf life. Like they can, you know, be good. They can retain their look, their moisture, their flavor, and everything for almost the entire winter, just like winter squash. I have squash that I picked last year in October. It's still in my kitchen on the counter, perfectly fine. Okay, but yeah, so you make your hole, you put your garlic clove in there. It goes through the vernalization process, so the cold triggers the garlic into developing beautiful large bulbs. But make sure you do the prep. Clear out your bed. If the soil has broken down, add some soil, add some compost, add some well-balanced fertilizer, work it in the first 1 inch layer of the soil. Make your holes about 3 inches deep. That's what I do. 2 inches is okay, but 3 inches would be best. Okay, and put your single clove of pre-soaked garlic in the hole. If you don't have the nutrient solution, that's fine. Just give them a little pre-soak. It gives them a little boost, but the nutrient solution also gives them a little bit of extra nutrition to start developing roots before the deep freeze. Okay, and that's the main thing you want. You want the garlic to take root before the winter starts and it starts to freeze. You don't necessarily want it to sprout and, you know, have green leaves. You just want the roots to develop underneath the soil before the leaves come up and before winter starts and covers it with soil. I also don't mulch my garlic, just so you know. But yeah, this is how I grow my garlic, and I will be posting the harvest in July, I believe, or beginning August. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and let me know what else you guys want to see. Bye guys.